Chilly start to our Monday, but it sure rounded into a lovely afternoon and evening here in northeastern and central PA.
You said it perfectly, Scott. Yes, we had a very chilly morning, but we got up into the 70s. So, yeah, there was a wide spread between where we started and where we finished off. We got a lot of sunshine into the afternoon, but temperatures today were only 4 degrees off the record coldest low temperature ever for this date for both Williamsport and for Scranton. We woke up in Scranton to 42 degrees, woke up to 43 in Williamsport. So it was really very chilly out there this morning, right around sunrise, and then temperatures soared into the afternoon. That 42, normal low temperature, 54. So we were 12 degrees below average this morning, but we were slightly less below average as we headed into the afternoon. Of course, temperatures got up into the upper 60s and low 70s, and that is just a few degrees below average, whereas we were 12 degrees below average this morning. We got up to 67 here in Avoca. Those high, thin cirrus clouds kind of limited our warming today, but it really was a beautiful day to get out and enjoy a hike like around Bushkill Falls. I spent some time at Seven Tubs today in Luzerne County, and I even took a dip. It was very cold, but very refreshing too. With the sunshine out, it felt a little bit warmer. 67 is the current temperature right now. Winds are variable at 3 miles per hour. We have temperatures that got up to 75 in Williamsport, up to 73 in Selinsgrove, got up to 65 in Mount Pocono. But yeah, we were below average once again today. This is 13 days. Add on 2 from the other side and 1 for today, and we've had 16 days straight with below average temperatures, and that streak ends today. Tomorrow we'll have temperatures in the 80s, and that'll finally get us above average for the first time in 16 days. Temperatures right now in the 60s and mid 70s there for the Susquehanna Valley. We're at 74 in Williamsport and Lewisburg, 70 in Auburn, 67 here in Scranton. We're warmer than we were 24 hours ago by 5, 10, 16 degrees for Elmira and Binghamton. And we'll keep that warming trend going as we head into the rest of the week. And by Wednesday and Thursday, we'll be securely in the upper 80s and even 90s, especially for those of you in the Susquehanna Valley. Now, we've got clear skies overhead except for this stripe of cirrus clouds. That's kind of limiting our view of the skies. That might be an issue for any possible auroras that could happen. I'll get to that in just a bit. But here's the high pressure system that is dominating our weather, keeping any wet weather out like a shield. High pressure causes sinking air. That air compresses as it sinks, and it warms up because those particles are closer together. So we're going to see this dome of sinking air that causes that warmer air to be in place as we go throughout the mid portion of the week. And then finally, this rainfall causes the high pressure system to scoot on offshore on Thursday afternoon and evening. So that's our next shot for some rainfall. Otherwise, we're going to be under this dome of high pressure with nothing but sunshine and warming temperatures. Headed into the evening tonight, just a few high thin clouds. Again, that might be an issue for seeing any auroras that may present themselves. But by 2:30, we should be clear. Then into the morning hours, clear skies. Into your afternoon, clear skies. And into the evening, clear skies for your Tuesday. Wednesday looks once again mostly sunny and hot. Temperatures in the 90s for a lot of the region. This is your dog walking forecast. That's Queenie. Debbie, thank you for sending Queenie in. As we go throughout the rest of the evening, those clouds will start to dissipate and temperatures will not be as cold as they were this morning. Of course, they were in the low 40s this morning. Tonight will be into the upper 40s. Now, the Space Weather Prediction Center has a level G3 geomagnetic storm warning, meaning that the coronal mass ejection or solar flare that came off the surface of the sun is interacting with our atmosphere, but it fluctuates so much it might be higher peaking levels in the evening hours, and that's when we might be able to see the aurora. Now, we can't tell you the exact time that you can see the aurora. You just have to look up pretty sporadically to make sure if it does present itself, you're looking. Keep an update on the Space Weather Prediction Center's website for the K-index level. That'll give you a more possibility of seeing when we could see those auroras. There's your next 5 days into the 90s by Wednesday and Thursday. And by Thursday afternoon and evening, we're dealing with some rainfall, and that lasts with us through Friday and Saturday. That's your 7-day forecast. First 90s of the year. If we do hit it on Wednesday and on Thursday, Wednesday the better of the 2 days because we got sunshine all day, and Thursday we end off the day a little bit wet and even stormy. Scott.
How about that? Summer temperatures and summer storms all rolling in at once.
Weather whiplash.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Yep.
It is amazing.